If you haven't seen this yet, DJ Lagway and Anthony Richardson are training together, it looks like, and seeing them side by side is absolutely ridiculous. Go ahead and check this out. Anthony Richardson is listed at 6'4", 244. Y'all, DJ Lagway, I don't know if it's the angle. I don't know if it's the slides. I don't know if it's the shirt. DJ Lagway looks like he is as big, if not bigger, than Anthony Richardson. Now, on paper, DJ Lagway's put at 6'3", 241. Somebody's lying here. Somebody is not telling the truth about what's going on there from a measurables perspective for a one DJ Lagway. That dude's massive. That is absolutely massive. And so if you're a Florida fan, when AR was your quarterback, what was the thing that was told to you, force-fed to you, Baby Gerber style, going into the starting season for Anthony Richardson when he was your quarterback one? The physical tools for this guy, the giftings. He's got first-round draft pick written all over him with a solid season. You were sold so much on the tools, the physicality of what he was and what he is in the NFL right now. And DJ Lagway, well, he's not the same, I don't think, quality of athlete that Anthony Richardson is. You see the frame and you saw the skill set last year. I would argue DJ Lagway as a quarterback is a more proven commodity as a true quarterback than AR was when he was at Florida. Now, AR has a larger body of work to work with. If we're going to go ahead and compare, the sample size is a little bit different because AR obviously has a full season under his belt. But like when you saw DJ Lagway last year making throws against LSU, making throws against Ole Miss, you saw it to where you could point to it and say, okay, that's real. That's real. Can he build off of that? That's the true question. But he was doing things to where you're saying we can actually run the offense around that skill set. Whereas with AR, you weren't sure what you were going to get any given weekend. And some of that was because AR was dinged up. I understand that. But like a lot of it was, hey, AR's got to throw on the cape today, make something happen for us to be successful, for him to be successful. Like, it wasn't a very much so in structure kind of approach offensively when you would watch Florida with him running the show. So now with DJ Lagway and what I just said, him being a more proven commodity as a quarterback, that's great. But I think the place that Florida's at too needs to be spoken to, and we compare, AR and DJ Lagway. We just talked about Anthony Richardson having to throw on the cape for him to be successful. As best as I can remember, we had to have AR throw on the cape for Florida to be successful. And give him credit. There's several times where he did it, and it was the difference. Like the Utah game, I think, lives in the minds of most Florida fans more specifically. But like DJ Lagway's in a spot now with top 20 returning production in college football, with what they believe at Florida, pretty solid receiving core, great offensive line, solid defense. Like there's a lot built out around DJ Lagway to where you don't have to ask him to be what Anthony Richardson was at different points in time for you in Gainesville. You can have DJ Lagway just be DJ Lagway and make the proper throws, make the correct reads, still have that special skill set. But if he plays his role within the system, and it's a big role, Florida's going to be a tough out every single Saturday. And that's, I think, the biggest thing with DJ Lagway, man. He gives you a chance in every single Saturday if you're a Florida fan. It's a different kind of optimism you wake up with him as your quarterback, all right? So now here's the biggest thing that we need to remember when we assess DJ Lagway. And Caden Smith has been pounding this drum for a while, and I'm going to go ahead and echo his sentiment. I am fiending like a kid on Christmas waiting to open presents for some good DJ Lagway intel around fall camp. Because as much as you get excited about what last year was, there's a party that says, okay, I love that. I think that's real, but it has to be built upon. We keep saying this. It's the preview to the movie. The preview was awesome. Like, count me in. I'm there. I'm buying a ticket. I might even be at the midnight premiere for this movie. But I'm just saying the preview has got to still equate to a good movie. That's all we can go off of right now. So for DJ Lagway now, missing spring practice, you don't love it. You need him to get healthy. You need him to be able to build off of what last year was. If he builds off of what last year was and he takes a step again, Florida's going to be in that mix for the college football playoff. And that's not me selling hopium. That's not us trying to be clickbaity. Like, that's just the reality. You saw it last year with how they played LSU and how they played Ole Miss. Two what I would call college football playoff caliber rosters. Not playoff caliber teams, but playoff caliber rosters. And Florida went toe-to-toe and beat both those teams, all right? The intel around him over at Gators Online, I'm going to be checking every single day. I want to hear, hey, Lagway's zipping it. Hey, Lagway, not just zipping it. He's on time. He's on the money. There's good chemistry. If we get that version of DJ Lagway, watch out. Because the physical tools like AR, they're special. We know that. It may not be throwing backflips down like Anthony Richardson was in pregame warmups, and that's fine. I don't need that from my quarterback. but the physical skill set is there. The play style is there. I told you he's built for chaos. If you watched our breakdown on what he brings to the table from an overall football player standpoint and how he is able to create in space and able to ad-lib and play off script and all that. But if he takes another step from last year, again, Florida's going to be a very, very tough out, and they might be more than just a team that has a guy at quarterback. They could be a team that makes some real noise and making something happen in November in the SEC. So we'll see what happens there, but that little summer propaganda you got with AR and DJ Lagway standing next to each other looking pretty comparable in size. Dare I say DJ Lagway looking bigger than AR? Not the worst thing in the world as you head into the part of the college football calendar year that is, of course, talking season, which we will, of course, partake in.